My seat replaced.
Yep, we do that too.
I need a new roof line, and a new spoiler, and a new trunk.
We can even do that too.
Okay, I get it. I suppose you can also do a radio show too.
Well, as a matter of fact, join me, Matt Gibbs from Sunrise Automotive, every Tuesday at 10 for auto repair with personal care right here on The Source.
Merry Christmas from the Pack Mail Store. Thank you for all of your business in 2020. At Pack Mail, we pack, ship, freight, and crate, a family-owned business since 2007.
I, Ebenezer Scrooge, have come to tell you not to attend Ocala Civic Theater's production of A Christmas Carol. It is full of Christmas cheer. This holiday travesty is live on stage at OCT November 19th through December 20th. Unless you wish your family to be filled with hope and joy, do not call 352-236-2274 for tickets. And to those who do not heed my warning to avoid A Christmas Carol at OCT, I say, bah, humbug!
Started in 1975. It's Yendel's Building Materials. Whether you're making repairs, adding a room, or building a house, Yendel's constantly delivers excellent service and top quality materials and many of the tools and hardware you need to get the job done. At Yendel's, they take pride in supplying their customers with new and innovative products. Yendel's experience in truss design, manufacturing, and component materials is second to none. 834 North Magnolia Avenue in Ocala, 732-3000. Stop by to experience the difference.
Gene Powell Pasture Mowing. Gene and Debbie thank you for another successful year and to wish you and yours a year ahead full of health, faith, and compassion. In addition to our pasture mowing, we also offer fence line spraying for weed control and rototilling for your winter gardens. We are family owned and operated, licensed and insured, and farm ready. Powell Gene, Gene at yahoo.com. 352-629-2440. Gene Powell Pasture Mowing. 352-629-2440. Gene is a proud United States veteran.
AccuSleep offers a safe and effective medical option for those who suffer from sleep disorders of all kinds. AccuSleep makes restoring healthy sleep patterns possible. No medication, no surgery, just good sound sleep. Mend your sleep so you can stop counting sheep. Experience restorative sleep at AccuSleep, the acupuncture sleep clinic in Ocala by calling 352-615-5566.
You're getting ready to move and you work hard. That's why you call Two Men in a Truck, 352-289-0666. You need pros. Trained professional moving experts to do the heavy lifting for you. That's why you call Two Men in a Truck, 352-289-0666. They care about your things as much as you do, and they do it fast and right. That's why you call Two Men in a Truck, 352-289-0666. Visit twomeninatruck.com and get moving.
Two Men in a Truck.
Now you did it. Are you completely insane? He's back. He, who must not be named. The man, the myth, the only guy in Ocala to eat his own weight in fried pickles. Twice. Now, you asked for it. Sorta. Live and in person. It's Tom Schmitz.
Good Thursday morning. This is Ocala Talks with Tom Schmitz. We are coming to you live from the palatial studios of WOCA Radio, just outside the food court entrance at the Paddock Mall in the Brick City beautiful Ocala, Florida. It is 45 degrees at 8:36 a.m. with a dense fog advisory in effect for western Marion County from the I-75 corridor west until 10 o'clock. I don't know why it's not eastern Ocala, because when I left my house this morning, there was fog hanging thick. But as the sun gets high in the sky, it'll burn that fog off. We're headed to a high of 70 degrees today and sunny. Going to be a beautiful day. I'm looking out the window, light, wispy clouds in the sky. Looks like a beautiful, nice day that will take place here in Ocala. Just be careful of the fog until it burns off. That's set to expire around 10 o'clock. Let's go out to the phone line. 622-9622 is the number to call to get in touch with us here at the show. Hi, caller. Who's this?
Good morning, Tom.
Morning, Hugh. A little warmer today than it was yesterday, huh?
Oh, it's going to be a heat wave almost, huh? Well, we're talking near 70 this week. Near 80 this weekend. So it's we get back in the pool.
Well, I don't know about the pool, but I definitely can ride with my windows down as I go to do pancake breakfast, to Kiwanis Club pancake breakfast on Saturday morning.
Yeah, The reason I'm calling, I just want to tell everybody that likes to watch rockets take off that we got one of those heavy guys going up at 6:15 this evening, and it should be nice and dark and clear sky, so it should be a great sight.
Yeah, it launches at 6. Is it 6:15 or 6:16? I know it's right around there, but launches tonight. Did you see the SpaceX launch yesterday? That when they went to land the rocket back down, the rocket exploded all over the Earth.
Every once in a while, I guess that's going to happen. But tonight, it's one of those heavy jobs, so it should look pretty good going up.
Oh yeah, it's one of the big rockets going up tonight. So, Hugh, you just hang out in your backyard and watch it at the house. Is that you got a pretty good viewing area there?
Yeah, I live like you do on 326, but way just about where it ends on by 40. And there's a field close by where I used to live. That I go over there and watch it. It's the tree line that's pretty far away, and looking in that direction, the forest is that way, so there's no city lights. So it's always a great sight.
Well, sounds like you got a good night planned for you. 6:15, big rocket launch from the Cape. It'll be good and dark, so you should be able to see it pretty well in the southeastern sky.
Right. You know, it's amazing we can see that because, you know, the Cape, it's probably, by the way a crow flies, about a good 110, 15, 20 miles from here. You know, wouldn't you think?
Oh, I would think as the crow flies from Ocala to the Cape, probably 105, 110 miles.
Yeah. Well, in a ways, it's going to make the evening interesting, and it looks like the weather's going to cooperate. According to what they said on TV, the launches are like around 80% to go. There seems to be no weather problems anywhere, and it's going to be clear, and it's going to be dark, and it's going to be great.
Well, thanks for the update, Hugh. We know now if people that want to go rocket gaze, they can. Thanks, buddy.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Hugh, keeping you up to date on the going on at the Cape. 622-9622. That's the number to call if you want to weigh in on any subject here on the show today. I do want to remind you, I said to Hugh earlier that the Kiwanis Club of Ocala is going to host its 63rd annual Pancake Day Breakfast. They didn't cancel that. COVID didn't cancel that. It's this Saturday, but there is a pandemic-related change, okay? Let's be honest. Even though it didn't cancel it, they've changed how they're doing it. And the change is no sit-down breakfast at 8th Street Elementary. Drive-through only. It'll be from 7 to 11. Drive-through only. They'll have dual lines, so there will be 2 lines for you to go up. And they're going to give children who are passengers in the car picking up pancake breakfast, they're going to give them free books. So you got that to look forward to. The pancake breakfast this Saturday, the 63rd annual pancake breakfast this Saturday at 8th Street Elementary. Let's go out to the phone lines. Hi, caller. Who's this?
Hello.
Hey, Jim. How are you?
Hello.
Hey, Jim. How are you?
Yeah, this is coming up on the anniversary of the Battle of the Bulge. It was the 16th of the month. And of all of the movies made about that battle, I got to go with the 1949 Battleground with Van Johnson and a cast of hundreds.
Yeah.
It told the story of the 327th Glider Infantry Regiment, which is where the surrender demand and the nuts reply came through. Thought I would pass that on.
It is a very good movie.
Everybody have a good morning.
Thanks, Jim. He's talking about a very good movie that was historically as close to accurate as Hollywood, one of the historically closest Hollywood could get movies. About the Battle of the Bulge. So a great movie to watch. If you're a historian, it's a really good program choice to watch. A 1949 classic. 622-9622 is the number to call if you want to weigh in on the show today. Hugh and Jim already gave us some tidbits, so if you want to, we'll gladly take your phone call too. Saving Mercy, that's the homeless, the affordable housing community that's going to focus on transitioning homeless people to stable living environments. It's wanting to build a permanent facility, and it moved a little closer to that this week. The Ocala Planning and Zoning Commission voted 7-0 to approve plans for 144 units. That's a ton of units, 144 units, or on more than 9 acres on 3601 West Silver Springs Boulevard. The plan now goes before the City Council for consideration. Saving Mercy's Executive Director, Rick Casey, said, "We're excited about the project and the support from the city. Plans call for 5 phases of development. The first phase includes 10 duplexes, client service center, and a laundry facility." So the first phase will be 10 duplex units, a laundry facility. And, call back, caller. I was trying to answer you, and the computer went a little crazy on me. Call back. Give us a call back. So once finished, the computer will include a mix of duplexes, tiny houses, and apartment complexes. Right now, the former motel and RV park facility right there on the Silver Springs Boulevard is used to service some of the clients. In 2018, Saving Mercy bought the property and currently has about 150 people on the property. So they already got the clients. Now they need to build the infrastructure for Saving Mercy. It is a project to transition the homeless to stable living conditions. Hi, caller. Who's this?
It's Helen.
Hi, Helen. Good morning. How are you?
Hello.
Hello, Helen. Good morning. How are you?
Yes. Good morning, Tom. I just want to make a quick comment. I just got out of Publix, and they removed the Christmas tree. They're removing the Christmas trees, and I asked somebody in there, one of the employees, they tell me that not everybody celebrates Christmas. Now, they had the Christmas tree up on Monday. Up until Monday, they removed the Christmas tree.
So you just went to a local grocery store that removed their Christmas tree because not everybody celebrates Christmas. Okay, well then why sell Christmas cookies and Christmas cakes and Christmas food? Not everybody celebrates Christmas.
Yep.
Am I missing something?
Tree on until Monday, and they had kind of like Kris Kringles attached to it that you could take one and I guess make a child's Christmas by donating whatever gift that they want, the ones that are less fortunate. I took one on Monday, and then all of a sudden I go and the Christmas tree, they had a beautiful Christmas tree up. It's no longer there. They're removing all their Christmas trees public. That's very sad.
Helen, that is a very sad update. You're right. Were you able to still give when you went back? Were you able to still give the gift to try to get to a child who needs it?
Yes. So they're going to take the gift until Friday. They'll take the gift and they'll make sure that the kids will get it. However, the tree is no longer at the front.
Wow, that's a shame. Helen, thanks for that update.
That's a shame.
It is a shame. Thank you so much.
That's a no-no for public.
Yeah, thank you for the call. That's a shame. But if they're still getting the toys or the gifts to the children, at least they're keeping that part of the deal going. And let's be honest, a lot of people do these Christmas trees where they put the ornaments on and you take the ornament and you go buy a gift. By taking the ornament, it's a little paper ornament, and that's your promise that you'll buy a gift or a present to bring back to the kid. Those things are needed, and it has nothing to do with whether you celebrate Christmas or you don't celebrate Christmas. It has to do with children in need to have something to be happy about. And just that one little gift may bring just an inkling of joy. Just an inkling of joy to one child, then it was worth it, in my opinion. A Christmas tree is not a religious symbol. I mean, I understand people, not everybody celebrates Christmas. Most people give gifts. You may not buy into the Christian belief of the birth of Christ and everything, but a lot of people give gifts, even if they don't buy into the Christian belief of Christmas. And the fact that these trees are there just to help kids as a way to remind people they need to help people in need. Come on, man. Hi, caller. Who's this?
Yeah, good morning. Again. My my step-grandfather, Grandpa Joe, was of the Jewish faith, and he gave us 10 and 12-year-olds an education into the Jewish experience. So it was a wonderful thing growing up to know the two faiths, the Christian and the Jewish faith, and I wouldn't trade that for anything in the world to have experienced my childhood with Grandpa Joe. So,
by the way, Hanukkah begins today.
He was a grand old man, and he educated us very nicely. And I will wish you all a good morning.
Thanks for the call. Hey, Hanukkah begins today. 8 days of giving. I understand that somebody probably complained, hey, I'm offended because I don't celebrate Christmas and you got a Christmas tree up. We get our feelings hurt too easy these days. Stop whining. Just, if you don't like the Christmas tree, walk by it and don't say anything. It's for kids to make sure that they, get gifts. If they underprivileged kids get gifts when they need it. That's all. Nothing more, nothing less. We'll take a break. We'll be right back on Ocala Talks, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, WOCA, The Source.
I'm Jan from Palm Garden. Christmas in 2020 sure looks different than it has in years past.
I'm Crystal, and it's fair to say this year has been like no other for the healthcare and the whole community.
We want to thank our frontline staff who continue to care for our residents every day.
And thanks to the family members who have been unable to visit for so long.
We wish each and every one of you a blessed holiday season. Merry Christmas from Palm Garden.
On this episode of What Not to Do, brought to you by
Mike Scott Plumbing. If water runs through it, we do it.
Why is there a helicopter in the yard?
Never mind that. We have bigger issues.
Really? Bigger than a helicopter?
Your parents are going to be here for the big dinner, and the garbage disposal is making some crazy noise, and it wasn't Christmas music.
Well, maybe you should have thought about that before you tried shoving an entire sack of potatoes down the disposal.
It wasn't the entire sack, just most of it.
Now's not the time for more jokes, Mr. Funny Man.
Well, I did try to fix it, but...
Do you have to do this every holiday?
No, I did skip Easter.
What did we agree the rules are?
No more circus animals in the house.
No, not that one.
Oh, if water runs through it, call Mike Scott Plumbing.
Because they don't charge extra for nights, weekends, or holidays. So put down the blowtorch and pick up the phone.
Yes, dear. 866-314-4443.
And why is there a helicopter in the yard?
Oh, that? Black Friday sale.
Happy holidays from all of us here at Mike Scott Plumbing.
The Ocala Golf Club, one of Ocala's premier golf courses, from its pristine 18-hole course layout to its amazing pro shop. Jason Linhart and the staff at Ocala Golf offer everything that you need for your golf outing. That's the Ocala Golf Club. Experience country club style golf at municipal prices. You won't go wrong with the Ocala Golf Club. Call them for a tee time today, 352-401-6917.
Career Source, Citrus, Levy, Marion brings together business and community partners, economic development leaders, and educational providers to connect employers with qualified, skilled talent and job seekers with employment and career development opportunities. Tune in the first Wednesday of each month at 9:30 to Career Source, Citrus, Levy, Marion, and learn how they can help you. Veterans Helping Veterans USA. Call 352-433-2320. We help veterans and their families with limited financial assistance, counseling, employment referrals, and a food and clothing bank. You can help in making a huge difference in the veterans' lives we serve by donating food, clothing, household items, or direct financial assistance. All donations are tax deductible. Veterans Helping Veterans USA. 352-433-2320. Thank you for your attention, and God bless America.
Oh, hey, Grandpa.
Oh, hey, Grandpa.
Hey, Grandpa.
Yes, buddy?
Can you take me fishing this weekend?
I'd love to. Have you noticed a change in your hearing over the years? Missing the little things in life? Visit Beneficial Hearing in Ocala today. Their expert team of audiologists will make sure you never miss a moment. Call Beneficial Hearing today at 352-629-4418 or visit them online, beneficialhearing.com.
Hi, Matt Wilkerson here, your Verizon representative with news that will hum your car, make it smart and safe. How? With the new Hum device by Verizon. You can rest assured you're never alone. Flat tire? Lost? Accident? For $10 a month, Hum by Verizon has you covered. And I will come to you in Marion County to install the Hum for free. Time to call me at 352-528-0020. Are you ready to hum along? Call 352-528-0020.
Now you did it. Are you completely insane? He's back. He, who must not be named. The man, the myth. The only guy in Ocala to eat his own weight in fried pickles. Twice. Now, you asked for it. Sorta. Live and in person. It's Tom Schmitz.
Welcome back to Ocala Talks with Tom Schmitz. Coming up in the 9 o'clock hour, Veterans News with the good folks from Veterans Helping Veterans. I want to go back to this Saving Mercy story. Saving Mercy is an affordable housing community, and it helps transition people from the homeless lifestyle to a stable living condition. And they bought in 2018 the old motel and RV park facility right there on West Silver Springs Boulevard. I like the way their model operates. Rick Casey, who's the executive director of Saving Mercy, explains it. He said it operates differently than some other housing units or service providers in the area. We're using the housing first model. You move in, you got very few barriers. Whether it's mental health, addiction, whether you're broke, you don't have a driver's license, you move in, and then we begin. Then they begin to give services to you. They don't say, you have to have your driver's license and job before you can be part of our group. That's not one of the things they say. He said not everybody's successful, but about 75% make it through on average. So 3 out of every 4 people that enter the program make it out successfully. He said just some people are unable to adapt. They're unwilling to accept treatment or medication. You have to continue to show progress to stay in the community. So I like that model. You bring them in, and then you say, okay, you're in now, you're off the streets. What can we do to help you? You need a driver's license? Okay. You need help getting a job? Okay, we can help you do that. You need to get back on your meds? We can help you do that. To say, hey, you got to be on your meds and a driver's license, have an ID and everything so we know who you are. That's a non-starter for a lot of these people because, one, they don't have the ability to go to the doctor or sometimes have the wherewithal to know what doctors accept them and everything to get them back on their medication. And some of them don't want to be on their medication out when they're living on the streets. And ID is a big problem. But they help with all these things. They just help with them once they get them off the street. You don't have to have it to get off the street. You have to show progress. Once they get you off the street, you have to show progress towards working towards some of those advancements to stay in the program. That means you got to show effort. We originally showed effort by bringing you off the streets. Now you have to show effort that you want to stay here and you want to make a stable living environment for yourself. I think that's a great model. And 75% of the people are successful. 3 out of 4 are successful. That's a pretty good success rate, too. I think the model is, we have a homeless problem in this town. You can see it every day, walking up and down the boulevard, up and down Pine, up and down 17th Street. There's a large homeless population in our community. There are homeless camps. There are homeless populated camps around this area in places that you would never even believe they're at. Any small wooded area that gives a little shelter, the homeless will take it. And there's a lot of them around this area. The woods right there on the corner of Bonnie Heath and 36th Avenue, there's a homeless encampment there. There's a couple of them on and around Pine. I've been told there's a big one out by the interstate. Not Saving Mercy, but I mean a homeless encampment where a large group of homeless have just set up camp with tarps and tents. This is a real problem in our community, as it is in every community in America. Just by running them out of downtown is not going to make them go away. You have to help get people off the streets, and that's what Saving Mercy is doing. It's an affordable housing community focused on transitioning the homeless to a stable living condition, and they're having a success rate of every 3 out of 4 that enter the program succeed. Kudos to Saving Mercy, and kudos to the city for helping plan. The Ocala Planning and Zoning Commission voted 7-0 to approve the plans for 144 units. And now it goes to City Council for their consideration. And City Council should pass this. If the Zoning Commission passed it and the staff thinks it's good, City Council should pass this. The mayor has on numerous occasions tried to get something like this going with different entities. But once again, the private sector, has come up with a solution. Now the city just needs to give them the right zoning so they can build what they want to build and come up with a solution to help the plight of the homeless right here in our community. Isn't that what you're supposed to do? Help those who can't help themselves. And some of these homeless people, it's not that they're homeless by choice, it's they have mental illness. A lot of homeless hit the streets when we closed the mental hospitals in the state. A lot of mental illness going on, people who can't care for themselves, but were just turned out to the elements because where they were at closed. So I think we gotta help situations like this, and I think the city's on the right path to doing so. Hey, it's Veterans News with Vets Helping Vets coming up next. You're listening to 1370 AM, 96.3 FM. This is WOCA, The Source.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
USA Radio News with Lance Pry.
Pennsylvania GOP Representative Mike Kelly says his challenge to election results in his state is not over, despite being denied an emergency order by the U.S. Supreme Court.
All that happened is we were not granted a temporary injunction relief. That's all that happened. But we are in the midst of a constitutional crisis right now in our country, and we have to get answers, and we have to get it from the highest court in the land.
Another case has been put forth to the Supreme Court by Texas and joined by 17 other states to prevent Pennsylvania, as well as Michigan, Georgia, and Wisconsin from participating in the Electoral College. That lawsuit argues the Constitution's Equal Protection Clause was violated in the 2020 election. One of the year's most anticipated video games is having problems on consoles. Cyberpunk 2077 on PS4 and Xbox One seems to have major problems, showcasing glitches and frame rate issues. The game is also well over 100 gigs to download. USA Radio News.
Picture this: a shortage of fuel has closed your electric utility, or any disaster devastated your town. Your power is out, no lights, no news. That's why federal and state agencies urge you to have an emergency radio. You can get a free Dynamo World Band emergency radio. This powerful radio keeps you informed during any emergency. It doesn't even need batteries and comes with a hand-crank generator and super bright LED flashlight. The emergency radio includes the NOAA weather band, a long-range AM receiver, a high-sensitivity FM band, and even a USB jack to charge cell phones. The Dynamo Emergency Weather Band radio retails for almost $30, but Newsmax wants to make sure you get this radio. So check out the free offer for the emergency radio with Newsmax magazine. Go to gettheradio.com. That's gettheradio.com. Or call toll-free 800-NEWSMAX. That's 800-NEWSMAX. This radio could save your life. This offer may end soon, so order today.
Today's Ag News from Southeast AgNet. The American Seed Trade Association is closely monitoring the ongoings at the nation's capital. More after this. Are you looking for something that's unusual or hard to find? You might just find it at hybid.com. It's the online auction site for, well, just about anything. HiBid.com has estate sales, closeouts, liquidations, and even government-seized vehicle auctions. It's easy to bid on office furniture, antiques, sports memorabilia, restaurant equipment, motorboats, and even arcade games. You can search for items by name or simply see where the next page takes you. Visit HiBid.com, that's HIBID.com, and find what you're looking for today.
For generations, we've worked the land. We've faced hardships and uncertainty before, but you can depend on Florida's farmers. We will continue to rise before dawn and harvest our crops, ensuring that Florida-grown fruits and vegetables are in your stores and that your family is fed. We are providers for our families